Hey guys, it's Mo. So today I'm doing a drugstore get ready with me kind of thing. Before this video, you saw a drugstore haul. So this is the get ready with me new at the drugstore edition. Some of these things aren't, one of these things is not new. I just got it and I wanted to try it out in this video. So let's just jump into it. The first thing that is new is this Milani Prime Shield. And it's the face primer mattifying and pore minimizing. It says it's oil free. I'm just gonna put that on my skin. It's kind of like balm-y. I get my crap situated here. But it feels, I'm not gonna like this. It's like that silicone kind of stuff. I'm not gonna like it. This is not the kind of primer that I like. I guess it is going to be pore minimizing, but I feel like I'm not putting anything anywhere on my face. I don't know if it'll be mattifying either. The foundation I'm going to use is the, and I'm sorry for my nails, I haven't done them yet, is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation in the shade Creamy Natural. And I just put it on the top of a Bath & Body Works lid so I don't have to get my like hand messy or dirty. I'm also going to apply it with my Real Techniques blending sponge. So this foundation seems to have about medium buildable coverage. I'm not sure if you can still see these crazy pimps I got going on here. But I say it applied pretty evenly. I like using my beauty blender for that kind of stuff. I am going to go in with a little bit of concealer. I don't believe I got any new concealers. No, this is the, my dog's in here. This is the Wet n Wild Coverall Concealer in the shade Fair. Stop, baby girl, stop. In the shade Fair, and I really like this to highlight with. To set my foundation, I'm going to go in with this Milani Prep Set and Go Translucent Face Powder. And it says how to use wear under foundation to prep skin, over to lock it in makeup. Lock in makeup. So let's see what this does. I feel like this might be a little bit too white. No, you can't even see it. Huh, I guess some translucent powders, it's like there's a horrible like white cast. But this does not seem to have that. I wonder if I'm going to like this. There's a Mary Kay like loose powder. Shirt's coming off, like loose powder that I really liked for setting my makeup. It was like this, it was translucent, but it really kept everything matte. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of brow stuff now. This is also new at the drugstore, the Wet n Wild, I don't even know what it's called, Ultimate Brow Mascara. I got the shade Nothing But Brunette. It's got a little wand on it. I don't know. Let's get it open here. So, so it's in this black packaging. Obviously, I can still feel that primer on my arms, on my skin, and it's a little brushy do. So my spoolie, actually, I don't have a spoolie. It broke, so I need to go find another one somewhere. Go pick one up, but we're just going to work with what we got. It looks like it might have a lot of product on it, so I'm going to be really gentle, really light-handed, I guess. I think it sets it in place. I mean, it's not, I already have pretty full brows, so I'm not really looking for adding fullness. I'm just kind of looking for setting everything in place and not making a huge mess on my face. So I hope you could see that. I don't know if I had the thing in front of my head. So there's that. I think that brunette color looks good. I'm also going to use another thing from Wet n Wild, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in the shade Dolce de Leche. I'm excited to try this out, y'all. I'm super excited. So I'm going to use my very dirty but favorite contour brush that I got in some kit. I always have this kit of brushes linked down below in the description box because it's my favorite set of brushes I use. Currently, I only use this brush. No, I use some eye brushes from it too. I only use this brush really, but it's a nice set of brushes if you're just getting started. So for blush today, I'm going to use this True Blend blush in the shade Deep Mauve. These are part of, I guess, their True Blend line, and they have ones for medium, deep, and light, I think. I got this. This has a D on it, so I believe it's supposed to be for deeper skin tones, but I'm hoping it'll be just as fabulous on my skin tone. So I'm going to go in and use my Real Techniques blush brush. It's my favorite brush for a blush. Yeah. Honestly, like, I guess I know why they do this, where they label them for certain skin tones. Because if you're kind of new to makeup, you're maybe not know, like, oh, I'm going to get this pink blush, and it might not show up if you have a darker skin tone, or vice versa. You may pick up a deep blush and then go crazy and be like, oh my God, because it's too much for your skin tone. But I mean, this is obviously just fine. I really like this, actually. It's got like a marbled kind of texture to it, and I think it came out really, really nice. So it looks like it is a little bit shimmery, but it's not too shimmery. So there's that. For highlight, because I got to go in with some highlight, I have this other new thing from Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild. Elf and Wet n Wild are my two, my chair is so squeaky, are my two top favorite brands from the drugstore. This is a new highlighting palette from the Mega Glow line. Illuminating palette in the shade Catwalk Pink. So I don't know if I should go in, hopefully you can see the shimmer, if I should go in with all the colors swirled together or what. My favorite highlighting brush is the e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush. I think I'm just going to tap my brush like across all of them. I don't really want to sweep because I don't want to blend it all together before I kind of take a picture of it. Sorry, I'm trying to get my mirror. It's pretty soft. And I love this brush because you can use the side to sort of like place it, but you can also use the tip of it to blend it out, and it's not going to blend it, like it's not going to be such a big surface area that it's too much on your face. And I'm just going to do it down the center of my forehead and my chin and my nose as well. So for eyes, I really can't decide between doing the CoverGirl True Naked and this Milani palette. I think I'm going to go with this Milani palette because it might bring a little bit of warmth to this look. Yeah, I think I am going to go with the Milani palette. It might seem like it's clashing, but I think it's going to work out good in the long run. So this is the Milani palette. I think somebody tried to open it in the store, but I'm glad they did not succeed. In the shade Earthy Elements. So let's get this open. It does have a little brush with it. I like Milani packaging because the gold, I don't think it looks cheap at all. I think it looks, ooh, is this really reflective? I think it looks really, really cool. So there is this kind of like burgundy color in here and this kind of like brown color, which I think is going to go well with this blush. So let's just start applying it, shall we? I'm going to first prime my eyes, which I totally forgot about. This Milani Shadow Eyes Pencil and Almond Cream. I did a Project Tin Pan the beginning of last year and I stopped because I'm no good at these kind of things, but I've been using this every time I put on makeup for an entire year. and I did not get through it. So I don't know. I don't know what that tells you, but it tells you that these janks last a long time, I guess. I'm gonna use the It Cosmetics little fluffy brush that I have, and I'm gonna take this like brown color and kind of start working it in my crease here. These are really, really pigmented. I didn't even swatch these before. I just dived right into it. I'm looking for this brush. This is a brush from Mary Kay, but I'm going to take this sparkly color all over the lid here. There's not a highlight shade in this, which maybe that sparkly color is supposed to be the highlight shade, but I don't know. Oh, I'm not picking up anything really. We'll see how this works. How can they do a matte shadow great, but a sparkly, shimmery shade not great? That's what I want to know. It's like I'm picking up nothing on my brush. Then I'm going to take this deeper brown shade right here, kind of work that in the inner corner, no, the outer V, I guess you would call it. I don't know. I'm not a professional here. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. crease brush. That's really pretty. And then I'm going to take on, I guess, the same brush, that deeper mauve shade, and kind of play with that a little bit. And I have this big brush from Elle. I got it on clearance at Kohl's, and I'm just going to use that to blend, blend, blend. I think I'm going to take that same crease brush from e.l.f. and use this light pink shade here to sort of blend everything together and sort of work it above the crease to kind of lighten that up. I'm going to use a little small, like smudgy brush and take some of those colors on the lower lash line. To highlight my brow bone, I am going to use that lighter shade from the Dulce de Leche Wet n Wild Contour Palette. This is super creamy. I'm going to take a shade from this palette to do something on the inner corner. I have 0 new mascaras, which is great, but this is the Revlon Grow Luscious Mascara, and I'm just going to curl my eyelashes, and mascara it up. So before I put the lip color on, I want to actually set my makeup with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. I've only sprayed it one time. It has not that fine of a mist, and it smells kind of like that the L'Oreal Infallible one, which is not a pleasant smell, but it dries much faster. I don't know if that means there's alcohol in it. I hope not. Alcohol. Water's the first ingredient. Alcohol, denaturated. I'm assuming what D-E-N-A-T means. Alcohol. That's the second ingredient. So that means it dries super fast. But did it give me a photo finish? The lip color I have to wear with this today is one of the Vivid Matte Lip Creams. I have a few of these, but I figured that whatever look I did, a neutral one would work out. So this is number 10, Nude Flush. And in case you didn't know, or in case you can't see, This little reservoir here is clear, like you can still see through it. Once you pull it through, it should fill. That's how you know if someone's opened it or not. Also, it has this like straight up pointy little applicator. I don't know. Let's get to applying. So I think these are going to be like the Revlon matte, liquid matte things where the more you put on, the less matte it will be. This is the finished look. I think it's super cute. I think it came out well. I actually do like all the products. I'm looking in the mirror to my right here, but I actually do like all the products and how they all came together. I'm still not 100% sure about this since it does have alcohol in it. But I mean, I think they all came together to give a great look. I definitely do believe that the more, I'm trying to make it matte, the more you put on of this, the less matte it will be, and that's the same kind of way it is with the Revlon liquid matte lipstick. I don't know what those are called, but it's the same way with the Revlon. The more you put on, the less matte it will be. And so yeah, I think all these products are pretty cool for being new at the drugstore. Heck yeah. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you would, go ahead and subscribe. I would love it. You can find a bunch of different links down below. You can read my blog at size16thblog.com, and I'll talk to you on my next video. Bye.